Hello and welcome. I've got this week's Pick a Card Weekly Tarot reading, and my name's Rose Smith from AbsoluteSoulSecrets.com. So it's very simple. Just pick a number now between 1 and 5 and I'll do a psychic tarot interpretation for you. Let's go to the board now. You can have more than one number if you would like. If you have 5 numbers, you'll have a lot to think about. Okay, so we're doing card number 1, and I like to have a little vision before I turn the card over. I've got a lot of little tiny birds here in my mind's eye, and birds are usually about looking at the big picture, but these ones are quite small and they're just flitting here and flitting there. It's a sort of quite a bright, pleasant late spring, maybe early summer sort of day. So there's some yellow flowers. Okay, so this is about some happiness, contentment and stability coming into your life, which you may be happy about if you haven't had much stability lately. The card that comes up for number 1 is the 6 of Pentacles. This is about looking after your money. It's basically saying that you're getting organised, and this is probably what's bringing the stability in and giving you a sense of, well, it may not be contentment, but it's along those lines. So even if you don't have enough money or as much money as you would like, it's like you're doing the best you can with the money you've got, and that brings a sense of success or a sense of, doing a job well, and you'll be looking after your finances. So don't be tempted to, splish splash away on useless inane items. The thing to be careful of here is there are people asking you for money, and while that's good if you owe the money, if people are asking for loans, you need to be a little bit cautious about that. Okay, so that's card number 1. Now we're going to card number 2. Lots of blues and greens here. There's a sense of the ocean, a cave by the ocean. There's some sort of moss growing around the entrance of the cave. Okay, so the ocean's about your subconscious, and a cave is always something to do with going deep down, usually into your body. Okay, so you may become more aware of your body. Some body awareness might feature in your mind or in your thinking. This is a good thing, by the way. There's a card up the wrong way there. I'll just turn that over. It is sort of green and those sorts of tones. Actually, I wonder if I might give you that card as well, I think, because this is about your money. It doesn't really indicate whether it's positive or negative, just that money is a feature. But because of the colour and what I'm seeing in my mind's eye, that can be one of 2 cards for number 2. So let's pick the second card, because these are the colours sort of along those lines. They're the colours that I saw in spirit. So the cave, my mind is sort of focused on the cave going down into your body. Something about, it's got 2 parts to it. Firstly, cleaning out something. So there could be a detox or some sort of looking for better health that's going on. And the second part, it's like releasing the past and then finding something like a treasure chest, or finding something interesting or worthwhile as a result of the clean out. And the card that comes up for that is the 10 of Cups. Again, here we have that jade colour. She's got a navy blouse on with blue and a sort of mustardy greeny yellow colour. And the 10 of Cups is often about nurturance, so it's important to nurture yourself, but obviously, but also those people around you. This is like living closer to the world of the child, and there could be a sense of completion, completing a chapter in your book of life, completing a cycle so that you can move on to another cycle. This is great also for getting pregnant or for looking after children, generally speaking. And it can be your own inner child that this refers to. All right, so now we're doing card number 3. Card number 3. Wow, I'm sort of transported back to 19th century England, or maybe 18th. I think it's more 19th century England, and country estates, and there's a picture, and I can't remember the name of this picture, but it's a sort of aristocrat sort of looking guy here, living in a grand house. And so this says to me there might be something coming up about your ancestry. Maybe your ancestors were quite poor, and because of that, that might be influencing your thinking around where you live, or your thinking about money, and it could be a desire to do better because of what your ancestors went through. The card that comes out is the 7 of Cups. This can be reaching out for spiritual attainment. And the other side of that is it's also about boundaries. Sometimes you need to say no. Sometimes there's an element of sacrifice with this card, and you may say no, enough is enough. So do bear that in mind. Often it is interpreted as reaching out for spiritual success, trying to get ahead, move forward. So if you're constantly telling yourself that you've got to do this, you've got to do that, and it could be as an overreaction to something that's happened in your family at, earlier times, generations ago. Card number 4. Card number 4. What do I see? I get the sense of butterflies, but I'm not actually seeing them. I just have my eyes closed here. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm not actually seeing them, but butterflies do indicate new life and new beginnings. I'm just waiting for a picture, very slow to come, a picture for number 4. Okay, thank you. Okay, we got it now. I'm on the beach, on the foreshore. The waves are very small. They're just coming in, lapping in. This is about being in touch with your emotions, your subconscious, but also being grounded in practical considerations. Now there's a belt. I know a belt always means tightening up your belt. So again, it's financial. Be cautious with your money, and be cautious you don't overspend. Okay, the card that comes out is the Queen of Cups. Here she is, right on the foreshore. Got the ocean here and the sand here. So this is somebody who's really in touch with their emotions. The birds are about looking at the big picture, not only just looking at money, not only at staying with the practical, but looking at the subconscious and your feelings as well. She's seated here on a shell with a shell at the back. Okay, so it's like there's some gifts. Your emotions are actually giving you a gift. There's no point in, having all the money in the world if you're not happy, basically, is part of it. But Queen of Cups, somebody who is really in touch with their emotions, and there's a high degree of intuition involved in this as well. A royal card, and the blue and green, the green of the heart chakra and the blue of the throat. Maybe you'll be speaking about some of your heartfelt desires. Now, card number 5, the last card for today. What do I see? I'm going over a bridge. A bridge is there to unite different areas of land, obviously. It's like uniting the opposites. It's bringing the opposite energies together, so you get the best of both worlds, so to speak. It brings more power to you, and it bridges a gap. So I feel like there's something in your life that's going to be bridged, that's going to bring great benefits to you. The card that comes up is the Knight of Cups, again about going down into your subconscious and the emotions. She's on a lobster here, seated on a lobster, as you do. So that's about diving deep down into your subconscious. Sometimes in order to do that, you need to associate with other people, go out and have a good time, maybe don't overdo it, but explore your emotions in depth is really what it's about. If you feel jaded or unmotivated, stuck in a rut, you need to get out and meet some new people, okay? Bring some variety and excitement into your life. Alrighty, so we've got no major arcana today on YouTube. We had 3 on Facebook this morning, which is very unusual, but none here on YouTube. So this suggests that, it's probably more inner related, that there's not a lot going on sort of in the outside world, but that you're focusing perhaps on inner realities and just looking at, how you're feeling generally. Okay, so that's it, everybody. Hope this is useful for you. Thank you so much for joining me today. Don't forget, leave a comment and a like. I would really appreciate that. Have a wonderful week, and I'll see you all again soon. Thanks and bye for now. Thanks so much for watching. Please visit my website, absolutesoulsecrets.com, for all things spiritual. Have a lovely day.